Ophelia Frost's name first flickered across Parisian hospital monitors on January 3, 1996, while an ice storm glazed the ironwork balconies of the 18e arrondissement. Her mother, a pastry chef de partie known for buttercream roses the size of teacups, whispered vanilla bean lullabies as nurses scrambled to keep incubators warm. Her father, a jazz bassist whose calloused fingers smelled of cedar and nickel, promised his newborn that rhythm outranks perfection. Curves ran thick as ganache through both family branches, so no one panicked when baby Ophelia burst two gifted christening gowns before the priest finished his first blessing. Grandmère Elise simply let out every seam, added black satin ribbon, and laughed that extra fabric is the cheapest dowry a girl can claim. Primary school melted sugar highs into sour stings. Taller and fuller than her classmates, Ophelia eclipsed the classroom projector each time she walked to conjugate imperfect verbs. After a snicker-filled recess, "Croissant with legs," hissed behind her. She raided the kitchen supply closet, filched silver cupcake liners, flattened them into coins, and stitched them down the front of her navy cardigan. The next day, fluorescent bulbs ricocheted off every disc, spraying speckles across ceiling tiles. A substitute teacher filmed 15 seconds on a flip phone, uploaded it to fledgling YouTube, and by dawn, 17,000 strangers applauded the girl who spun ridicule into edible glitter. That evening, Ophelia etched one sentence into a flour-dusted diary. "If they eye you like dessert, feed them spectacle first." Teen weekends belonged to the back hallway of Le Rêve Patisserie, where her mother piped roses and Ophelia piped attitude. Stock aprons squeezed her waist, so she exchanged closing shift crepes for the night porter's broken velvet curtains, remade them into high-waist trousers, and photographed each look against chocolate showpieces at dawn. She launched an Instagram diary called Crème Noire, captioning posts with Parisian street slang fused to crisp English, confessions such as hips carry whole bakeries of bold. By 16, she'd baked up 43,000 followers, proof a phone screen could drown out cafe whispers. A scholarship whisked her to London College of Fashion. Daylight evaporated into draping labs. Nights were plated at a 24-hour macaron stall beneath Waterloo Bridge. The stall's ultraviolet strip lights doubled as runway strobes. Between orders, she filmed 90-second clips, curling parchment, piping bags into hair bows, while decoding dart placement in franglais. One clip whisking meringue with one hand while hem-tacking a blazer with the other surged past 900,000 plays within 48 hours. Vogue UK christened her the macaron couturière, yet every sponsorship email capped sizes at 14. She filed each pitch under a Gmail label named Mini Ovens. Breakthrough finally rose in early 2023 when Dior called. They wanted her to co-design Dior Douceur, a plus-friendly capsule steeped in pastry hues. Ophelia served 3 non-negotiables: sizes to 60-inch hip, casting to include one model with visible insulin pump tubing, and 10% of net profits funneled to culinary arts scholarships for low-income girls. Dior said yes. The shoot unfurled at 6 a.m. in the shuttered halls of La Durée on the Champs-Élysées. Ophelia straddling a rolling dessert cart wrapped in praline satin, fountains of icing sugar falling like winter light. As soon as visuals dropped, the lemon glazed coat and pistache corset sold out in 32 hours across 15 countries. Crème Noire leapt beyond 500,000 followers. Ophelia issued a thank you from the macaron stall, hair slicked with steam, city buses thrumming behind. Spotlight's burn invites rumor frosts. A wellness influencer alleged Ophelia slept in waist trainers between bites of eclair. She clapped back from a warmly lit kitchen, sports bra and flour-smudged leggings, belly rolls highlighted in edible gold dust. She carved the phrase, "This batter rises on joy," into pâté à choux dough, baked it, and ate the letters on live camera. 10 million viewers reposted under gilded dough, painting their own curves with gold luster dust. Until the rumor collapsed like over-whipped cream. macaron wages and capsule royalties fermented into frost butter, a whipped body cream of Tahitian vanilla bean, champagne grapeseed oil, and micro-mica that flashes rose gold under phone flash. She poured 15,000 jars inside the pastry kitchen after midnight, sealing each with licorice twine bows and a tag stamped "Moisturize Your Bravado." Stock vanished in 88 minutes, netting €169,000. 20% birthed Gateau grants industrial sewing machines and short course tuition for curvy culinary students longing to pivot into pastry ware design. Within 8 months, 32 recipients staged a pop-up runway inside a decommissioned flour mill. Paris Fashion Week offered legendary batter. Minutes before Ophelia's finale walk for Savage X Fenty, Curve, a backstage coffee urn tipped, dousing her raspberry velvet gown and dissolving half the burnout Dior. With 90 seconds ticking, she slit the ruined panels, raided the dessert table, snatched dozens of cellophane-wrapped caramel ribbons, and wove them into the gap. She strutted down the runway dripping luster syrup and caramel twine. Photographers detonated flash barrages. Vogue Paris dubbed it the caramel coup. Fenty reproduced the gown with satin strings dyed dulce de leche, crediting her confection rescue. Another million followers rose before after-party doors even unlatched. Drama returned when a jilted PR freelancer leaked cropped emails hinting Ophelia demanded caviar, sprinkled cronuts, and chauffeured rolls for her pug. She posted full threads, rider requesting refillable glass water jugs, almond milk coffee for crew, and live caption screens for deaf stylists. Then she donated that month's affiliate earnings, €123,000, to a mental health pantry supplying free therapy sessions for hospitality workers. Fans echoed her patisserie mantra, "Receipts keep longer than rumors keep fresh." By mid-2024, Creme Noir glimmered with 6 million Instagram confidants, 3 million TikTok palettes, and 1.6 million YouTube taste buds. Engagement hovered at 9%, tripping ad agencies' calorie counters. Cartier tapped her for Ganache Glow, a watch campaign filmed atop Montmartre at sunrise. She accepted only if Cartier funded silent kitchen apprenticeships for deaf, hard-of-hearing bakers. Deal sealed. The ad, her silhouette pouring chocolate mirror glaze onto a spinning heart cake, while timepieces shimmered, became Cartier's most saved reel that quarter. Family remains her mise en place. Twice a month, she streams Whisk and Whirl, dad riffing blues bass in a corner, mom swirling tango steps while Ophelia upcycles thrift jackets in fondant hues. One session peaked at 9 million views when a runaway delivery drone crashed into her sugar showpiece and sprayed edible glitter across the lens. A sustainable drone startup now sponsors every stream, planting rooftop herb gardens for each 20,000 likes. Frost Butter's second-year revenue surpassed €11 million. Ophelia leased a defunct beignet factory in Montreuil, swapped fry vats for bamboo-topped filling tables, lit skylights with solar glass. Former line cooks and animation grads filled jars to Cuban step playlists. Each container still displays licorice twine bows tied during mid-shift cha-cha breaks. Our efficiency consultants pressed for shrink bands. She cited grandmother's sugarcraft adage, "Hands remember flavor, machines remember speed," and kept bows human. Mental sweetness flavors her feed. She pairs high-gloss billboards with back kitchen selfies captioned, "Same cake, different crumb." She shares audio breathing guides recorded to violin, pizzicato, and CBT worksheets in French and Spanish. A teletherapy partner now offers sliding scale sessions. 88,000 subscribers have enrolled, many citing her candor as their first taste of calm. Community parades rise monthly. Glow roulettes invite fans to roller skate the Seine quays at dusk wearing frost butter on collarbones and LED macaron halos. Ticket profits swell Gateau grants and finance free ergonomic mats for bakery staff citywide. Creperies report 15% revenue lifts on skate nights. Ophelia glides every loop, blasting electro tango from a handlebar speaker, pausing to milk froth hot chocolate for chilly tourists. Horizons widen again. She's drafting a memoir titled Velvet Vista for next autumn in 9 languages. Netflix has greenlit a docuseries following her quest to convert disused flower silos into solar-powered sewing ateliers and pastry innovation labs across Latin America. Puma is co-designing the Ganache Glide sneaker, wide toe boxes, and reflective caramel piping. 10% of sales pour into Gatto grants across the global south. If Ophelia Frost's journey from foil fringe uniforms to caramel coup gowns glazed your own imagination, tap, like, smash, subscribe, and share which flavor burst loudest: the cupcake coin cardigan, the gold paint dough message, or the drone glitter explosion. Links to Frost Butter, Gatto grant forms, and tonight's Whisk and Whirl playlist wait in the description. Remember, every curve can hold layers like millefeuille. Every scar can caramelize into amber, and Parisian dawn still cheers anyone bold enough to ice the skyline in their own velvet glaze. Slip on your ganache glides, knot your licorice bow, and whip brilliance until gossip collapses like overbeaten chantilly.